People magazine called Blake Shelton the sexiest man alive. Austin, his 2001 debut single, got him famous and he's had hits ever since. Shelton is famous for more than singing. His relationships also make headlines. Blake Shelton, 48, has admitted his relationship rumors after new reports surfaced. Millions of admirers and the media have asked him to explain. After denying and guessing, Shelton disclosed the truth, shocking everyone. Let's start at the beginning before discussing Blake Shelton's confirmations. Blake Shelton is a popular American country singer, songwriter, and TV personality. He was born June 18, 1976. A native of Ada, Oklahoma. His parents were car salesman Richard Lee Shelton and beauty shop owner Dorothy Ann. He started singing young and learned guitar at 12 from his uncle. He wrote his first song at 15 and received the Denbo Diamond Award in his home state age 16. Shelton's gifted family, including his older sister Endy and late brother Richie, perform. Third born and youngest, his older brother Richie was her sole son from her first marriage. Daughter Endy was with his mother when she married. He said, "When my dad married my mom had a baby, my brother Richie. From the time Richie was a year old, he took him in and raised him. And my brother never thought of my dad as anything but his dad. His parents divorced, and his dad had another child. He learned to adore his new family there." After he confirmed his new girlfriend reports were accurate. Young Shelton learned to cope with a tragic loss. He admired his older brother. He lost his sibling in a 1990 vehicle accident. Blake was 14 years old. His father warned him, "Look, you will never, ever get over this happening." This made grieving difficult. "It takes getting used to." Blake stated his father was right about everything. Blake and his sister Indy remained close after their father died in 2012. She lives with her husband and 2 kids. Blake, the most famous family member, says his family is wonderful individuals who enjoy life and work hard. "My family, they all act like they're performers. They're hilarious and fun. I got my sense of humor and ability to make others laugh and not take myself too seriously there. None of my family takes themselves seriously." From 2001 to 2006, Blake was signed to Giant Records and became famous. Austin was his debut single. Blake was signed to Warner Brothers Records after Giant Records closed, and his debut single topped the Billboard Hot Country Songs charts, holding that position for 5 weeks. Blake Shelton earned unprecedented country music success throughout time. He has won many music accolades in addition to chart-topping hits: 10 CMA Awards, 6 Academy of Country Music Awards, 1 CMT Artist of the Year Award, and 10 CMT Music Award, and 10 CMT Music Awards. He also has 8 American Country Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 7 People's Choice Awards, 1 Billboard Music Award, and 1 iHeartRadio Music Award. He won 27 ACCAP and 27 BMI Awards. He is a Grand Ole Opry and Oklahoma Hall of Famer. Since his first marriage, Blake Shelton's relationships have been in the spotlight. The country musician Blake Shelton's private life is well documented, but his first wife, Kenneth Williams, is not. After his second marriage, tabloids pounced. Shelton married Kenneth Williams, his longtime lover, on November 17, 2003. At 15, he met Kenneth, a recent high school graduate. He liked older ladies, and the teens fell in love. Kenneth wanted to join the family music company while Shelton strove to succeed in Nashville. He proposed on a weekend with friends. They marry in a tiny ceremony during a break. In an interview about their elopement, he remarked, "It was just Kenneth, myself, our photographer, and the guy who married us. It's just something I feel, you know what I mean? Knowing you're right is enough." Breakup in 2008 must have benefited, because he married his pal, Shelton claimed. Kenneth added to their marital woes. She stated Shelton misbehaved in his second marriage to Miranda Lambert. Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert controlled country. He says they fell in love at first sight in 2005. His marriage to Kenneth occurs that year. Miranda married country singer Jeff Allen McManus, so Shelton's divorce makes sense. Miranda claims they clicked during CMT's 2005 100 Greatest Duets. Marriage and romance stressed Shelton. He said in an interview, "This shouldn't happen. As I recall, I fell in love with her on stage." Despite knowing better, they dated. "I knew he was married," Miranda said in an interview. "I knew this was forbidden. I had no idea what to do." Inability to split, and Miranda's split led to divorce. Shelton proposed to Miranda in 2010 after 5 years. Her dad agreed. Everything was beautiful and they adored each other when they married. In May 2011, they married in Bourne, Texas. Simple rural wedding. For Shelton's brother Richie, they released Over You. It won 2012 CMA Song of Year, 2013 Academy of Country Music Awards Single and Song of the Year. Their marriage ended quickly. They spent little time together despite being famous country singers. Miranda believes celebrity draws people. Splitting is true. Blake's person pulls him, mine pulls me. You both question, where is our time? We need solitude. Shelton's ex-wife was upset and didn't want to live in the same city with him and his affair-ridden new wife. She spent $700 on her eBay bridal dress. She moved to Oklahoma after their breakup. Blake and Miranda moved to town, forcing her to move to Kansas. She thought Oklahoma was too little. She married Cody Joe Sheck again in 2015. Many foresaw Miranda and Shelton's divorce. After cheating on Knet, Miranda became his second wife. 3 years after marriage, many suspected he cheated on Miranda again. Shelton frequently filmed The Voice in LA while married. Miranda, country star, traveled much. Marriage cut meeting frequency, cheating allegations surfaced early 2013. His first partner was singer Katie Groves. He was accused of flirting with Katie Groves after drunken tweets. After tweeting separately, Katie posted, "I never stopped loving you," which many assumed was about Shelton because their love was still strong. No one believed Shelton's claim that he never had sex with Groves, even his wife. Candy Groves was furious that many blamed her for their divorce and denied being the other woman. "Shelton and Miranda are letting me take all the knocks," she stated in an interview. Shelton's proximity to Lindsay Spohr during Usher's 35th birthday party aroused suspicions. There were reports that they slept all night when Usher posted a photo of them. Lindsay's Instagram photo of them without words made matters worse. "Nice guy with a thick Oklahoma accent astonished me. I thought our pick needed Nashville." Shelton humorously tweeted to his then wife, "Hey Miranda Lambert," as the incident escalated. "I read in a tabloid that our marriage is failing." "Fuck," she laughed. "Oh no." "Can't wait to read if we make it. Nothing to joke about." As the pair went through many ups and downs in the next 2 years, ending their marriage. Long-distance marriage, infidelity charges, and pregnancy speculations plagued the pair. Shelton often had to persuade the reporters and his wife that he was not hiding anything. "I have nothing to hide from you," he said Miranda. Despite this, rumors continued. Miranda told CMT she won't divorce in 2013. She could not halt the 2015 divorce. The couple released a statement stating, "This is not the envisioned, and we move forth separately with aching hearts after 6 years of dating and 4 years of marriage. Real families, friends, and co-workers make up our lives." The country music romance ended, and famous vocalist had to quit. Miranda didn't talk much about the divorce, but she said she wasn't ready and didn't expect it. She said, "No one is, and it's not good sometimes. I'm a singer-songwriter, so take everything with a grain of salt. I can say the truth, thankfully. I'll be honest in music." Miranda married NYPD cop Brendan McLaughlin in 2019. And they've been together since. Shelton shocked the world with another move. Shelton was close with voice coach Gwen Stefani while married to Miranda. Shelton wasn't impressed when Gwen joined the show in the 7th season. She got pals with Gavin Rossdale after their 3rd child. They connected over suspected adultery and divorce, a major life shift. In a 2016 Billboard interview, he said, "She didn't tell me much because we didn't know each other, but she said, 'I'm going through something very similar to what you're going through. I understand, and I hate it,' so began our relationship and bond that day." When they became acquaintances, rumors circulated about their relationship. The evident chemistry between them made the press presume a romance. He told Billboard, "Next thing I know, I wake up and she's all I care about. She may feel the same about me." Their chemistry on The Voice and Instagram photos sparked romance suspicions, but they denied it. Blake Shelton finally confirms the rumors after months of anticipation. Even though the world knew they had been sneaking around, the music power couple announced their romance. Shelton said Gwen saved him. 5 years after dating in 2015, Shelton proposed to their Oklahoma ranch during the pandemic. Gwen told Kelly Clarkson, "I walked in and my son was sitting right by this fireplace and Blake was going down on his knees to do a fire and he said, 'Hey, can you look in that cupboard over there and get me a fire starter?' I opened the cupboard and saw a ring in a box." What? Are you serious? Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani had been said to be having marital problems after 2 years. Rumors circulated that they were battling over tour schedules, marital counseling, and more children. Blake accepted Gwen's 3 kids, but rumors said he wanted biological children, causing friction in their marriage. They collaborated on Purple Irises, a song with lyrics that dispelled rumors and reassured fans that their relationship was well. They have collaborated on Go Ahead and Break My Heart, Nobody But You, Happy Anywhere, and others since their relationship began. We Can Reach the Stars was his song for her a few months after their wedding. Still, Gwen Stefani admits to marriage anxieties. She admitted that despite their lovey-dovey public image, she still doubts her marriage. Purple Irises, their collaboration, was penned during emotional fragility and self-doubt. In an interview, she commented, "I've been having those 'oh my gosh, am I getting older' moments. Am I cute?" Despite knowing the facts of what's happening in my relationship, you nevertheless manufacture drama in your head about your insecurities and what might happen. "I became paranoid during my relationship with Blake." Shelton told the magazine that his wife isn't discreet about her anxieties and isn't alone. "Both of us are insecure," he said. "She and I have these chats. If I get old or forget who I am, will you still love me?" Gwen best explained the situation. The fact is, I'm in love with my closest buddy and all this trash I'm thinking of in my brain. That's it. I overthink. When Shelton started dating Gwen, he found he was also taking care of her 3 children as their stepfather. He claimed to taking years to find his place with her 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. Though he's not their biological father, the lads have accepted him and enjoy his stepfatherhood. For a long time, it was awkward trying to figure out what my place is, and in their thoughts too, Shelton told People in 2017. Personally, discovering a side of myself I never knew was the nicest part. Definitely an instinctual response. Family man Shelton takes his kids to Disneyland, red carpet events, and sports. He never imagined he could be a parent, but Gwen gave him 3 children. Being a stepfather has taught him that he is more than a country artist and that his stepchildren can rely on him, he said in interviews. He says he takes his duty as bonus parent seriously yet enjoys it. His father, who divorced his mother and became a stepfather to his older brother and his second wife's children, taught him. Shelton admits to being a selfless stepfather who has learned to step back. During parenthood, the couple splits their time between Los Angeles and Oklahoma with their 3 children, dog, cat, and farm animals. They recently stated that they adopted Corn, a stray kitten that was barely surviving. After his marriage and embrace of family, Blake Shelton's career has been questioned. While coaching The Voice for 23 seasons, Shelton made a stunning move after career rumors spread. The Voice was abandoned to focus on motherhood with Gwen Stefani. He is glad to have left Hollywood and returned to country music. He said he had been wanting to leave Hollywood for a time. It's fantastic to go back in the mentality of, hey, I'm a country singer. First I left Ada, Oklahoma, as a teenager to be that. I never want to stray so far from my calling. He wanted to leave during the COVID-19 epidemic, but he didn't want to leave the show and leave everyone in a dilemma. After all, the performance revolutionized his life and profession. He indicated that he would only return if the original 4 coaches returned for 1 season. After leaving The Voice, he enjoys making country music and spending time with his new family. He left Warner Music Nashville for BMG in 2024, making substantial changes. The time off allowed him to make career improvements and release Texas, his current hit. Interview, it was just time for a new chapter, honestly, and I'm ready for it. Although he's returning to his origins, he still believes The Voice impacted his life and career, getting him where he is now. He stays alert after The Voice to avoid a loop.